Looking at that cover, what movie do you think that is?
Um, well, let's see. We got Jackie Chan standing there with his
Poorly photoshopped head.
and his like knee up,
Yeah.
and fists are ready.
Yeah.
And below Jackie Chan Kung Fu Master, you got this nice black line, and then you got a bunch of guys with like sticks with pointy metal on it,
Yeah.
and they're fighting.
So if you had to describe really simply what kind of movie you think this is.
Well, from the title Kung Fu Master,
Yeah. And
And
the
it
fact that
says
there's a lot of
Jackie Chan.
like ancient kung fu weapons involved.
and a lot of Asian men,
Yeah.
I would imagine it's something along the lines of a kung fu movie.
I saw that and I thought, looks kind of like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, right? Like it looks. Have you seen that? Or you know about it.
I know
right?
about
like,
it. Yes, I've
it
seen the
looks
second one.
like kind of this like ancient kung fu epic. And this is actually a present from my parents. They saw it in the store and they're like, Colin likes kung fu. Let's
Ooh.
give it a
He
shot.
does like kung fu.
I love kung fu.
Remember that 6-pack we bought?
Yes.
Not beer, kung fu movies.
Yeah, absolutely. I love kung fu. There's actually a kung fu movie I have called Old Dirty Kung Fu that I haven't seen yet that I'm going to. But if it's anywhere near as bad as Kung Fu Master, I will not like it.
Now,
Okay,
what is wrong with Kung Fu Master?
The thing about Kung Fu Master is it's a lie. Everything you're seeing right there is a lie.
It's
a
all a
blatant lie. The only nugget of truth in this entire back is you see this kid here. That's the main character.
Okay, so
Not
Jackie
Jackie
Chan
Chan.
is not the main character.
He's not only is he not the main character, he's not barely in the movie at all.
He's not barely.
He's in. Okay, the idea of this movie is it features a kid who is. He is kind of a loser. He has bad grades and he gets bullied because of his bad grades, not because he's a loser, but because he has bad grades. That's what bully people about, you know. They're all getting A's in history and they're like, you got a 60%, loser, punches him.
So this is like a new version of Karate Kid?
Funny you should say that because I believe this movie was intent on cashing in on Karate Kid, but in a much less interesting way as you might think it will have been. Oh, the computer. Hold on a second. Okay, we're still recording. Right, we're
Everything
good.
broke.
So, the movie,
You know the movie.
I cannot even speak correctly because this movie puts me in such a blind rage. The movie focuses on a kid who is a massive Jackie Chan fanatic. He loves Jackie Chan. Like in the context of the movie, Jackie Chan is an actor who he is himself. He is.
Okay, yeah.
The movie takes place in real life. You see Jackie Chan in fight scenes, but they're just him acting with actors.
Yeah.
And there's only like 2 of them in the movie, one at the very beginning, one at the very end, and then he's just not in the movie in between those.
So how much runtime do you think he has in the entire movie?
Probably, if I had to guess, I'd say like maybe between 5 and 10 minutes, probably.
That's almost.
He's in a couple
That's
scenes.
as bad as Godzilla in Godzilla.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. It's about Godzilla level. And the 2014 Godzilla, that is. Anyway,
Yeah.
This kid, because of his bad grades and the fact that he wants to be Jackie Chan's disciple, he runs away and he tries to find Jackie Chan. And the whole point of this movie is this kid's just going to go find Jackie Chan. And along the way, he gets into some bad situations. He gets kidnapped by gangsters. He gets kidnapped by gangsters.
goodness.
Like he gets picked up by the police. He gets in a lot of these bad situations, and throughout the journey, he meets people. And like this kid's just a selfish. He's just not. He's a selfish.
He's not
prick.
likable?
Yeah, he's not a likable character
right.
at all. He's spoiled, childish. He only cares about his hero Jackie Chan, not about others, not even really about himself. He exists to idolize Jackie Chan. And it's so ridiculous. But anyway, throughout the movie, he hates his grandparents. He's really mean to his grandparents. And throughout the movie, when he's out in the streets getting into these shenanigans because he's trying to find Jackie Chan, he meets these people that each one of them, they care about him and they want to like lead him on the right path. And like he could have meaningful relationships with these people he meets. So you'd think that the ordinary course of the movie would be that by the end of it, this kid will realize that there's more to life than Jackie Chan, that there are these people out here that will love him, that he will grow as a person. I thought that's where the movie was going. I was like, kind of a lame plot, like story arc, but it's like it's fine. Like I get it.
Yeah.
And I don't think the movie. I think the movie didn't realize that that's what they were supposed to do. I think that was just accidental. That's the only explanation for what I can think of, because he keeps meeting these people that like they care about him and they want to set him on the right path, and he just keeps leaving them, and he keeps moving forward and like looking for Jackie. And there's a point in the movie, by the way, I'm gonna spoil this movie, I'm gonna spoil the ending, because never see this movie.
You're real upset, aren't you?
No, I'm really upset. This is more worked up than I get about anything, okay? There's a point in the movie where he meets this police officer woman who like she like invites him into her house because he has nowhere to stay, and he steals her uniform and he pretends to be a cop. Like already he's taken advantage of her nice act, and he's like already trying to screw things up. But then in the process of which this police officer woman is chasing the criminal that kidnaps the kid earlier in the movie, and she falls off a building and is in critical care in the hospital, and the kid runs to the hospital, and there's this scene where he's carrying her body to the hospital, and he passes this truck that has Jackie Chan in it, and it's like this. I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is like, oh, he's like ignoring Jackie Chan, his idol, so that he can care for this woman. Like finally there's a good message to this. Like there's more to life than just meeting your heroes. And then he puts her in the hospital, and then he comes back and the doctor's like, she's stabilized, she's gonna be fine, but you can't see her now because she's got to like rest up a little bit. And then he leaves the hospital and he goes to continue looking for Jackie Chan, and you never see that woman again in the rest of the movie. And he keeps looking for Jackie Chan. Yeah, it's like that whole arc was pointless.
No, that's real bad.
And the movie's like climax is that him and his grandparents, and it's just, this scene sucks. It's him and his grandparents like hassling a guard outside of where Jackie Chan's filming. Oh no, yeah, and then this leads into, this scene sucks because the kid's like such a brat. He's like just this like childish, like, I want to see Jackie Chan, with his poor grandparents by this security guard who's like trying to tell them you can't see Jackie Chan. He's private. He's filming here. And then the guard tells the kid, you can be like an extra on the set of this movie, right? And then maybe you'll get to meet Jackie Chan. So the kid does that, apparently, because you can just be an extra. You just walk in and you're just an extra now,
Yeah, if you complain hard enough.
Yeah, right. And then the kid tells off his grandparents because he sucks. He starts like yelling at them, like, and then he just goes to be this extra, he just abandons them. And then while he's on the set as an extra, his job is to play a dead body in the background of a shot, and he keeps moving because he wants to see Jackie Chan, and the director's like, what are you doing? And then he like starts hassling the director, like harassing the director, like, I want to see Jackie Chan. And the director's like, Jackie Chan's not here. You can meet Jackie Chan, but at the premiere of the movie. And then he makes a scene, and then they fire him and pay him for messing up 2 takes. They pay him, and then it's all sad. He had the opportunity to see Jackie Chan.
Don't hit the table.
He had the opportunity to see Jackie Chan.
Colin, we went over this.
He had the opportunity to meet Jackie Chan.
I don't care how mad you are about this little kid not being able to meet Jackie Chan.
He had the opportunity.
Don't hit the table.
She's okay. I won't hit the table. She was like,
You're so mad your glasses are fucking off.
Okay, I'll take the glasses off. Okay. He could have seen Jackie Chan, right? Because like she's like, you can meet him at the premiere. You can meet Jackie Chan at the premiere. You can meet Jackie Chan at the premiere. And then he's like, whatever, and then he leaves. Because he just doesn't get, he's like, I have to wait to see him? No. And then he just leaves.
How long has he already been waiting to see Jackie Chan?
Like weeks, months. and then out of nowhere, like his grandma like finds where Jackie Chan's like staying in a hotel, and then she gets to the guard at the hotel and she's like, I have to use the bathroom. Can I come in? And he's like, okay, fine. And then she goes upstairs and she meets Jackie Chan. in his room. But since Jackie Chan's like in a costume from a movie, she doesn't recognize him. But all the costume is just a hat and a fake mustache. Like, it's clearly Jackie Chan. I'm sorry, I spit on you. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's clearly Jackie Chan, right? And she's like talking to him. She doesn't recognize him, and he's like, "Oh, I want to." And she's telling him about how his son wants to meet Jackie Chan. And he's like, "Oh, tell me more about how your son wants to meet Jackie Chan." And then they arrange a meeting with Jackie Chan, and the son meets Jackie Chan. Finally, climax of the movie. They take a selfie together, or like the grandma takes a picture of them together, and that's the end of that scene. And then now the kid's back at home. Oh no! And Jackie's like, "Oh, take the picture on my phone because I'll only send it to you if your grades get better." And,
oh my god!
And that was like the whole message. Is like, I'll send you this picture of you and I if you improve your grades. And then the kid's back at home, and the bullies that were like bullying him early in the movie, they're being really nice to him because he got an 80% on his history test, and now they're all like, "We just wanted to make sure you were academically up to pace. It's like, now that you're doing well in school, we really like you." And then he's like, "Oh, good. Otherwise, I'd get Jackie Chan to come here and beat you up." And then they're like, "Oh, you don't know Jackie Chan." And he's like, "Sure I do. I'll call Jackie Chan. I'll prove it." And then he calls Jackie Chan. And this is the weirdest part of the movie. I don't really get it. So,
oh no.
It was framed. Okay, so what happens is he calls Jackie Chan on the cell phone, and another kid puts his ear up to the cell phone as he's calling Jackie Chan, and the kid's like, "I don't hear Jackie." And then there's like silence on the cell phone. And I thought for a second it was framed like he imagined the whole thing. It really seems like it's framed that way. And then I thought maybe and the kid like looks really sad, and he throws the phone on the ground because he didn't get a response from Jackie Chan. And I thought like maybe yeah, I just burped, whatever. Moving on. I thought maybe either they're saying that he was delusional and he just imagined the whole thing, or that Jackie Chan doesn't actually love him after all. And that's like the sad revelation. And he's like walking away, and then there's a shot of the phone in the sand, and then it beeps. There's a text message, and the kid runs back to the phone, and he gets that photo of him and Jackie Chan. He got texted that photo of him and Jackie Chan, and the movie's over. That's it.
That's really bad.
Anyway, what's your least favorite?
No.
Oh, boy.
That means we're going to have to watch this.
No.
Colin.
Look, okay.
Colin.
I am never watching that movie again.
Colin.
Look, that is the worst thing I've ever... No, you don't get it.
Colin.
You don't get it.
Colin.
You don't get it. Listen.